I loved
in this movie.
him. I didn't even know it was him. For a second, I was like, who is this guy? And I'm like, is he gay? Is he not gay? I'm like, I don't know if he's hitting on Theodore. But then I thought he was so endearing because, again, he was so comfortable going, oh man, you're like my favorite writer. Like you, and then the way that he kind of stumbles in community, like even, like he has character, has this nice way of, he has not afraid to connect with people, even if he stumbles verbally in how to do it. Like he was calling Theodore, he's got like a female in him, but obviously he understood it comes out wrong. But like
Yeah,
he has
that's a
no shame
compliment.
in going,
Yes.
yeah, as a going like this, I see this in you, and that's really endearing. Like you may think it's weird, but like I think that's awesome. And I love those kind of people because those people I think in the world make it okay to be youth. Like I don't know, because it's like, well, if you can be a bit uncomfortable and weird and odd in the world, well, so can I be. Like let's all be weird and odd together. And
Yeah.
also that he was so accepting. Like when he said that his girlfriend was an iOS, no problem. Let's go on a double date. Like, yeah, cool.
Yes, in front of
That's
him
the
he
people.
did that, but after he left the room, they were laughing together. But he was trying to be nice anyway in front of Theodore. So that was
Yeah.
also interesting to show that
Yeah. I
part.
don't think I took it as laughter as like it was iOS. I think that I took it as they were fooling around laughter, like as in because she was on his lap. So I took the laughter because they moved the frame off that they were actually just in their own little world. Because when he still encouraged to come and they were so engaging when they were talking, they throughout the film they went on more dates altogether.
Yeah, but it
So
showed like Theodore didn't perceive it that way, like because suddenly he
yes,
wanted to
yeah,
come back to see what's going on. Just he didn't hear them well,
yeah,
but he just left after that.
yeah. But it's
So
still I like the character of him because it was I think New is always a little bit uncomfortable, but he wasn't afraid to just be like, okay. And he was upfront and saying that he was his favorite writer. And I thought that was really sweet because you don't see, I don't know, I don't see many men give other men compliments without being called names or whatnot as oh, you're gay or
yeah.
something, or um, unless you're in the queer community where they're really lovely and supportive for one another. And I think that's another element that I think we've lost, where men should be able to compliment other men and back each other up and go, you know what, you did a solid work there. That's pretty awesome. Like you're actually exceptionally talented. Well done. So
Exactly.
that was a nice little
Was
dynamic.
like a perfect colleague, I assume, because
Yeah,
it rarely happens in work environment, as you said, especially man to man, to give such compliment. So that's really interesting. And also how he involved Theodore in his life by that double date, and
yeah,
that was also interesting. No one
yeah,
does it these days.
yeah,
So he was also a true friend somehow, like Amy,
yes,
but in another way.
exactly. So
So
there's a
Theodore
good
was
dynamic.
lucky somehow,
He
except
was.
because he was surrounded with so many opportunities. He had such a wonderful OS. He had such wonderful friends, but he couldn't still use them
Yeah.
at the fullest.
And that's the communicate. I think that's the acceptance of oneself and one's failings, and also being able to help yourself with communication and evolve and understand you don't always get it right, and that's fine as long as you're pursuing to get better and to learn and to upgrade yourself. Then you'll always be happy. And I think until he learned that lesson by watching the iOS constantly evolve and be so curious and be so open about the challenges of her evolution, was he only able to accept the challenges and be open and accepting of his evolution. So